What's up, bro chacho? It's your boy Tanner Wideman of BarbarianBody, and today I've got for you a resistance band only killer ab workout. There's tons of creative exercises in this that you will not see on any other YouTube channel. Now, for all of you guys that are interested in purchasing some of these resistance bands, or interested in where I get them, I'm going to include a link in the description. Just follow that link, click it, it's on Amazon, and then order it and it'll be delivered straight to your door. Now, word of warning, I do need to mention that I will be making some kickback on that. But if you're wanting to get those bands, simplest place to get them, link down below, you can get them delivered straight to your door. Let's get into the workout. Okay, first exercise we got here is some resisted crunches. All you need to do is hook your band up to something that's sturdy and stable enough so that you don't pull it while you're doing your crunch. You're gonna bring the band over your shoulders. You're gonna engage it, so I've pulled it a little bit here. And all you're doing is just a regular crunch with the resistance, making sure to get those shoulder blades off the ground for each and every single repetition, keeping that chin off the chest to prevent the strain. And I'm telling you, man, this is one of the most effective ways to target the upper and middle portion of your abdominal muscles. Okay, exercise number 2 is extremely similar. You don't even have to change anything, your body's still on the ground. What we're gonna be doing here is, as opposed to having it direct dead center on your head, you're gonna bring the band over to one side of your shoulder. So my shoulder is about the position where the band begins, and you begin by crunching up and rotating with that right shoulder to that left hip. This helps engage your oblique muscles and really allows you to develop a lot more targeting on the abdominals, as they have to be required to stabilize the torso as you're getting that nice twist. And then after you finish your repetitions on that side, simply shift over to the other side and you do the exact same thing. Now I'm bringing my left shoulder to my right hip. Now I'm telling you, it takes a lot of core stability to get that shoulder to the hip to make sure that you're aligned the entire time. Another terrific core exercise with the resistance bands. Okay, now to get to the lower abdominals, you're gonna be doing a reverse crunch. So I haven't moved the band at all, still in the same position. All you do is you loop it around your feet right here. You engage to the point where there's some tension on the band. You lay down flat, legs down flat, and what you're doing here is bringing those knees up towards the chest, slowly returning your feet back. Now, pro tip, you keep your heels from touching the ground the entire time, you're gonna have those lower abdominals engaged throughout the entire movement. I'm telling you, man, this is one of the best moves to really target those lower abdominals. Next, we got the raised plank SPIDERMANS. This exercise is absolutely terrific for hitting the obliques and as well as engaging those lower abdominals. What you're doing here is bringing the knee towards the elbow on each repetition. As you can see, I've got a band attached to both feet. It's actually incredibly tough to perform this. Now it's gonna require a lot of stabilization when you're on just one foot here, and not to mention the amount of oblique and lower abdominal activation on each repetition when you're bringing that knee towards the elbow. Okay, final exercise, we've got the resistance bands oblique crunches. Now as you can see, all I've done here is actually just hook up one band, the thicker band that I have here, just looped it over, brought it down, and I'm using actually both ends as a handle. This just increases the intensity because the obliques are typically a pretty strong muscle group. Put the hand on the hip, and what we're aiming to do here is bring my right elbow to my right hip on each and every single repetition. Squeezing that and holding it for a second there. I want you to keep a neutral spine on each repetition, and the more squeeze that you're able to get on those obliques, the more effective the exercise is gonna be. Imagine the oblique muscles, imagine contracting them as hard as possible, and I'm telling you, man, on each and every single repetition of this exercise, whoo, you're gonna build some crazy oblique muscles. So there you guys go. 5 totally killer abdominal exercises using only resistance bands, and I'm telling you, man, like, those are very rare. I haven't seen those on pretty much any other YouTube channel. Really creative, really effective, and I use these exercises. Like, I always use them, they're super effective. You want a 6-pack? Try those moves. Now, as I mentioned, if you guys need resistance bands like these, if you don't have these bands, and if you're looking for them, as I mentioned, I do have a link down in the description below. Click that and go over to Amazon, order it right there, get it delivered straight to your house. And now if you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to give your boy a like down below, and also be sure to subscribe for weekly workout tips and nutrition tips. Hold the phone before I get into all of that. If you guys have a request for a video, because I love your guys' requests, then leave me a comment down below, ask me any kind of fitness question, and I will do my best to create a great video in depth, explain it all to you, and post it up as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, guys, see you in the next video.